vector? Vector is an object that has both magnitude and direction. There are two types of operation on vectors. The first one is known as dot product, which is also known as scalar product, and the second one is cross product, which is also known as vector product. Okay, so what is dot product? Dot product is the product of the magnitude of two vectors and the cos of angle between them. The dot product of two vectors are denoted by u dot v. The formula used to calculate the dot product is u dot v equals to u1 multiplied by v1 plus u2 multiplied by v2 plus u3 multiplied by v3. Next, let us move on to cross product. So what is cross product? Cross product is a binary operation on two vectors in three-dimensional space. The cross product of two vectors, u and v, are denoted by u cross v. The resultant vector is perpendicular to u and v. The formula for cross product is as shown as below. Moving on, we would discuss the usage of dot and cross product. Dot product is used to find the angle between two vectors or the length of the vector, whereas cross product is used to determine the vector which is perpendicular to the plane surface spanned by two vectors.
So, let me elaborate some examples. This is example of dot product in three dimensions. Questions given: find a dot b, where a equal to 1, 2, 3 and b equal to 1, 3, 4 by using this formula. Then we fill in the number into the formula, which is 1 from a, subtract with 1 from b, add 2 from a, subtract with 3 from b, plus 3 from a, subtract with 4 from b. Then we will get a dot b equal to 19. To the next part. This is the example of cross product in three dimensions. Question given: find a subtract b, where a equal to 3, 7, 8 and b equal to 1, 3, 9. To find a subtract b, we should use this formula. To find out the number that we need to fill in the formula, we should put a and b in this form, which a on the top and b under a, and fill them into this formula. To find out the first column, we should write off the number in the first column, which is 3 and 1, so we get 7, 8, 3, 9. Then we move to the second column, is to wipe out the number of second column, and we get the number 3, 8, 1, 9. The last column is wipe out the third column, so we get the number 3713. Next, we should solve the number in the column in this way: 7 subtract 9 minus 8 subtract 3. Then we get 39. For the second column is 3 subtract 9 minus 8 subtract 1, so we get 19. For the third column, we need to write out 3 subtract 3 minus 7 subtract 1, so we get 2. Since they have minus in the column 2, so we have to change the number of column 2 into negative 19. Then we get cross product of A and B is 39, negative 19, and 2.
In conclusion, vectors are used to represent quantities. Vectors with same length and direction are called equivalent. Addition of two vectors will result in new vector called unified vector. The vector of length 0 is called the zero vector and denoted by 0. If we have some vector u with component u1, u2, u3 and another vector v with component v1, v2 and v3, then its dot product will be denoted this way as u dot v. This will be equal to u1 v1 plus u2 v2 plus u3 v3. It is very important to note that this is a scalar product. There is another way to multiply two vectors to get another vector, and this new vector is called the cross product, which denoted by multiplication sign. The way we find this cross product or u cross v is by finding the determinant of the following. We must understand that a vector cross product will always yield a vector that is orthogonal or perpendicular to the original two vectors, or rather to the plane containing them.